Welcome to the Wokest Forum, where we have the Wokest Discourse. I'm going to try to talk about why trans rights are non-negotiable. Now, I happen to have a personal interest in trans rights because someone I love is trans. I'm going to assume for maybe half of you that are watching this, that is not the case. You might know a couple people that are trans and not really even like them. And that's kind of normal. Before a trans person came into my life, I had only met trans people mostly at work, and it was just like, oh, hey, Mike, or whatever. Like, it wasn't a real serious friendship. But, I was always in favor of trans rights. But then it became really important to me once it became important to someone I love. And I'm not going to lie that is my motivation. But I thought I should tell you my line of thinking here for people who might not even know any trans people. Like, why this should matter to you. Because on one hand, it's upsetting when I hear people say, like, oh, why is all this attention being paid to this minuscule number of people? Like, if we just forget about, those people, that the problem will go away. And that's not really the case. Because it's not about trans people. It's never been about trans people. It's about looking for a scapegoat. And when you're looking for a scapegoat, you want to find someone who is a minority group, because there are fewer of them and there are fewer people who love them. So they're more vulnerable. If trans people didn't exist, they would have to invent them to be mad at them. It has nothing to do with trans people. It's about some assholes want to put someone down. And so they pick someone in society that is vulnerable. This is what we know as bullying. This is bullying. Okay? So if, as a candidate for governor, your response to the bullies is to capitulate, I can't get behind that. You suck. May as well call up fucking John Kerry, or Sherrod Brown. I don't want a leader who is going to capitulate to bullies. That's not who I want representing me. That's not who I'm going to give my vote for. And, I'm trying to get other people to think this way, to not give away their vote so easily. Instead of it being like, oh, gotta pick the lesser of two evils, it should be like, no, motherfucker, earn my vote. Earn my vote. You know what? If you don't want to earn my vote, I'm not gonna fucking vote for you. And for me, right now, trans rights are really, really important. And I realize that if we don't demand trans rights now, We're not going to get them after the election. After the election is all said and done, we have no leverage. The only leverage we have is now. So unless you don't want to like demand rights at all. And anyway, why are you going to be down on people that are demanding more rights? That seems sus. But I totally respect people that are like, look, I don't even know anybody who's trans. I don't really care about trans people. That's perfectly reasonable. I don't care about Albanians. Nothing against Albanians. I've just never met any. I don't know any Albanians. So like, I don't know. It was a bad example that I picked because I actually am very sympathetic to the plight of the Albanians. Like with Jared Kushner and like Ivanka Trump trying to buy their fucking land. Fuck that. They should be rioting. Good on the Albanians. Anyway, it's like you could pick some people on the other side of the world that I don't know anything about. And if you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to like round them up in a concentration camp and execute them, I'd be like, wait a minute. What? Maybe, no. Maybe that's not really cool. Because that's the thing. It's like, do you care about other people? Do you really care about other people? Or are you just like, no, that's fine. I don't care about those people. So like, go ahead and do medical experiments on them and torture them. I mean, maybe that's where you're at. I want you to think about this. I want you to think about, do you care about other people? Because I think that if you don't care about people, you should say that. You should say, I don't care about other people, so I'm going to vote for Amy Acton. I think that then it's like, okay, vote for whoever you want to vote for. It's a free country, right? You can vote for who you want. But don't try and tell me you care about other people. I just don't think, I'm saying this now, I'm putting this on record. I want you to come back to this years from now. I think that if you'll sell out trans people, you'll sell out anyone. It's just about the numbers for you. Like, if all you're thinking about is there are so few parents of trans children in Ohio who vote because they all fucking moved away because Ohio is fucking shitty, so we can just, fuck all these trans kids because that's not votes for us. It's just like, all right, play the numbers. I'm not going to vote for you. That's evil. You're evil. If you would sacrifice trans children to win the vote, you're an evil person, and I don't want you to win. Do you understand that? Thanks for listening.